Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 to 31. Bible text and in-depth commentary for AI voice video. Genesis chapter 1 reaches its climax in verses 26 through 31. Until now, God has been creating through commands spoken into the cosmos. Light, sky, land, plants, animals, all come into existence by divine speech. But here, something changes. The language slows down. The tone becomes intimate. The subject of creation shifts from the universe at large to humanity itself. Let us begin with the biblical text. Genesis chapter 1, verses 26. Then God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over the livestock, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creeps on the earth." This verse is one of the most theologically rich sentences in all of Scripture. First, we notice the phrase, "let us make." In Hebrew, this is written as na'aseh Adam. The verb is plural, let us make, not let me make. This does not imply multiple gods. Hebrew Scripture is uncompromisingly monotheistic. Rather, this plural language has been understood in several complementary ways. One, it reflects the divine council imagery common in ancient Near Eastern thought, where God speaks in the presence of his heavenly court. Two, from a Christian theological perspective, it anticipates the fullness of God's triune. Nature, Father, Son, and Spirit acting in perfect unity. Three, it emphasizes deliberation. Humanity is not created casually. God pauses, speaks, and plans. Next, we encounter the phrase, "in our image," after our likeness. The Hebrew words are tselem, image, and demet, likeness. Tselem originally referred to a physical statue or representation, often of a king placed in distant territories, to signify his authority. Demet means resemblance or pattern. In ancient Hebrew understanding, being made in God's image does not mean humans look like God physically. God is spirit. Rather, humans are created to represent God on earth, to reflect his character, moral awareness, relational capacity, creativity, and authority. This image includes reason, conscience, the ability to love, the capacity to choose, and the calling to steward creation. Then comes the word dominion. The Hebrew word is rada. It means to rule, govern, or exercise. Authority, but not with violence or exploitation. In the biblical context, dominion reflects God's own kingship, which is life-giving, orderly, and purposeful. Human authority is delegated authority. We do not own creation, we manage it on God's behalf. Genesis chapter 1, verses 27. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. This verse is written in poetic parallelism, emphasizing its importance. Here we see something revolutionary for the ancient world. Both male and female are equally created in the image of God. In many ancient cultures, women were considered secondary or inferior, but the biblical text places equal dignity, value, and calling upon both. The image of God is not complete in isolation. Humanity reflects God not only individually, but relationally, through community, partnership, and mutuality. Male and female together reflect the relational nature of God himself. Genesis chapter 1, verses 28. And God blessed them. And God said to them, "Be fruitful and multiply, and fill the earth and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the heavens, and over every living thing that moves on the earth." This is the first blessing spoken over humanity. Notice that blessing precedes command. God does not burden humanity before empowering them. 2, be fruitful and multiply is not merely biological. It includes cultural creativity, building families, societies, languages, and civilizations. The word subdue, kabosh, does not mean to abuse the earth. It means to bring order, cultivation, and purpose, to transform wilderness into habitation. Human work, when aligned with God's will, is sacred. Genesis chapter 1, verses 29. And God said, "Behold, I have given you every plant yielding seed that is on the face of all the earth, and every tree with seed in its fruit. You shall have them for food." This verse reveals God's generosity. Before sin enters the world, creation is marked by abundance, not scarcity. Food is a gift, not a reward. God provides before humanity asks. This also reflects the original harmony between humans and creation. No violence, no exploitation, only provision. Genesis chapter 1, verses 30. And to every beast of the earth, and to every bird of the heavens, and to everything that creeps on the earth. Everything that has the breath of life, I have given every green plant for food. And it was so. Here we see God's care extends to all living creatures. The phrase breath of life connects humans and animals as living beings sustained by God. Life itself is sacred. Genesis chapter 1, verses 31. And God saw everything that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And there was evening and there was morning, the sixth day. Previously, God declared creation good. Now he says very good. The Hebrew phrase tov me'od means exceedingly good, complete, harmonious. Humanity is not a mistake. The material world is not evil. Creation, as God intended it, is good. The sixth day ends not in chaos, but in satisfaction. Theological and spiritual reflection. These verses tell us who we are. We are created intentionally. We are made in God's image. We are blessed before we are commanded. We are entrusted with responsibility, not exploitation. We are declared very good by God himself. Sin will later distort this image, but it will never erase it. The entire story of Scripture, from Genesis to Revelation, is God's work of restoring his image in humanity. To understand Genesis chapter 1, verses 26 to 31, is to understand human dignity, purpose, and hope. Thank you.